here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the sun, woman.
Hello friends, this is the Sun Woman. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in this month for your new moon in Scorpio readings, your SunCasts for the month of November. Now this new moon in Scorpio and Halloween, happy Halloween to those of you who dress up and celebrate, or Samhain. This is a period of time when the new moon is in this passionate sign of Scorpio, and being in Scorpio, it's going to bring us closer to our deepest desires as it coincides with this Celtic celebration. Now, the festival of Samhain really marks the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. So it's believed that it's a time when the veil between the living and the dead is at its thinnest. And this veil, dispersion allows spirits to travel from one dimension to the next. So whatever you believe in or whatever you celebrate, know that this new moon in Scorpio is going to speak to your spirit, to your soul at its very deepest level. We have the opportunity to look beyond the veils in our lives that separate us from truth and clarity in our lives. So something's being born in this dark night of our souls. The new moon is always an indicator of new beginnings in whatever area it falls in our charts. So, you can be looking forward to a new love, or a renewed love or soul connection, perhaps a new way of life that's going to be starting, or a new understanding of some situation in your life. But know that, you need to use this Scorpio moon with its laser-like perception that Scorpio brings to it to really find that magic in your life and to look beyond those veils and to see deeper into the mysteries of your life and be able to clarify what's going on and clarify your own desires. Again, Scorpio is a passionate sign, so there could be very passionate connections with another person or dedication to some situation in your life. The moon is trine Neptune, and Neptune is in Pisces. So talk about magic. Neptune is our spiritual self, and with that moon trine Neptune in Pisces, we really have the ability to manifest our deepest desires, our wishes and our dreams and our fantasies. Okay, so fantasy life is going to be very important during this period as well. Venus is in Sagittarius conjunct Saturn. So Venus is the planet of love. Saturn is the planet of foundations and things that are deeply rooted and strongly built. So follow your heart. It's really going to take you where you need to go. You may have to put in the work. You may have to overcome obstacles, but whatever you commit yourself to 100% with love and desire and passion, you are going to be able to see that thing come to fruition. So don't be put off by whatever obstacles or restrictions are in your way. You have the power of manifestation on so many levels right now. So let's take advantage of that. All right, so these are going to be your readings for each of the individual 12 signs. This month, in honor of Halloween, I'm going to be using the Lady Black Cat Tarot deck, as well as the Sacred Journey Oracle deck. So let's go ahead with the individual 12 signs. Thank you again to my subscribers. Thank you for your loyalty to the channel. Thank you for our new subscribers. I appreciate you tuning in. And as always, if you'd like a private and personal reading, you can contact me at my website. Remember, these are just general readings, and I'll be happy to do a private reading for you to gain even further clarity into whatever your personal situation is. Thank you so much, and let's go on to the individual signs. Hello Cancer, this new moon in Scorpio is going to be highlighting your 5th house. The 5th house is the house that rules your romantic relationships. It is the house of creativity. It is also the house that rules our children, our biological children. So, this is a house that has to do with a lot of areas that we focused our creative energies on, whether that is the care or the upbringing of our children, whether it is our involvement in our creative projects, or our involvement with romantic partners. So with the new moon in Scorpio, this does indicate a passionate connection to any of these themes, any of these situations in our lives. Some of you could be meeting someone new that you have an instant, karmic connection with, that there's a powerful attraction to. Some of you could be throwing yourself passionately into a work from your own creative energies, a work of art, music, some type of creative project, doing a campaign of some sort, or maybe creating a YouTube channel, or throwing up a website, or something that you have a strong emotional connection to that requires the involvement of your own creative energies. Or again, you could be very active with your children right now, and spearheading something for them, for their benefit, for their well-being. So with the new moon in Scorpio, there is the possibility for regeneration in these areas, for bringing new life, breathing new life into a relationship, breathing new life into a project, or renewing your focus on your children's activities or their lives and their success. So let's go ahead, Cancer, and see what the messages are here for you for the new moon in Scorpio cycle. What are the messages for Cancer for this new moon in Scorpio? Messages for Cancer for the new moon in Scorpio. The fifth house, as I said, it does rule children, so some of you may be finding out that you are going to have a baby, that you are starting a family. So, if this is something that you are ready for, this could be a significant month for you. If this is something that you're not ready for, then you definitely want to, be aware of the possibility that this could be a very fertile time for you, and take whatever precautions that you need to. All right, let's go ahead and see what the message is for Cancer for this new moon cycle in Scorpio. What is the message for Cancer for the new moon in Scorpio? We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Ace of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Moon, and the Seven of Pentacles. And at the base of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. All right, so, what it looks like is that you are coming into the month, with some major changes having taken place. And for the most part, it looks like these are positive changes, okay? You may be, the past month or October, September into October, may have brought about some new developments in various areas of your life. Some of you may have met someone new, or there may have been some progress, definitely some movement forward from perhaps what was a stagnant situation. The Wheel of Fortune is very much related to astrological, the movement of the planets and the various asteroids and how they affect us. So, you have this new moon in Scorpio that is trine your sign of Cancer. It is a fellow water sign. So this is a very potent and very fertile period for you in the areas that the fifth house rules. You know, I spoke about manifesting your dreams and your deepest desires during this period, during this new moon cycle. So this is a very significant time for you, because you can feed on that Scorpio energy, that fellow water sign energy. Whatever you are investing your emotional energies into, you know, it is going to have a lot of power behind it. And with the planet Neptune there involved in this, it really is a matter of what you wish and what you dream of, you can definitely bring to life. So I feel that these changes that are taking place in your life are trying to help you manifest those things, whether it is the relationship that you want, whether it is the starting something new, a new project, or investing in your skills and your talents to bring about, a child of your creativity. The Ace of Swords is here, and the Ace of Swords is a victory. It is you wielding that sword, and whatever it is, you are passionately involved in that situation. Okay, you have the ability to have that laser-like focus on this area of your life. Now, at the base of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. Often the Two of Wands, interesting, because we have Wands here, Sword, and Pentacles, and two major arcanas. So this, this being a general reading, this could go in a few different directions. With the Two of Wands at the base of the deck, this can represent partnership. Twos represent partnership situations. For some of you, you may have, been involved in, or you're currently involved in a relationship that has had a very good beginning. Okay, a good start. There is mutual attraction. There's mutual connection. There's mutual understanding. You may have, interests that you share, but something is going on there where you may not have been able to devote the time and energy that you want to that relationship. So it's kind of an on and off situation. Or there is, one of you is fighting for attention, or, you're trying to make time in your schedules for each other. So it can be something that has a good base, but there is some inconsistency here, and it's simply more often than not just an issue with schedules and with other responsibilities that we have that are kind of blocking this relationship from flowing in the way that we want it to flow. Some of you could be involved with a fire sign, which could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But I do feel that, if this is a relationship situation, this person has come into your life and brought positive changes. So it's a positive development, and there is a great deal of passionate connection there. There's an intensity of emotion, intensity of connection. And now I feel that towards the middle of the month, there's going to be a need for you to sit down and figure out where this is going, because you have the Two of Wands here at the base of the deck, and then you have the Three of Wands talking about the middle of the month. And the Three of Wands is like you've gotten to a certain point, but now it needs to grow. It needs to move on to another level. It needs to move on to another phase, or the relationship may get stuck. It may be stagnant where it is. So there may be a need for you to really sit down to analyze your, the relationship, to get down to what it is that you really want, that this other person really wants, and to try to reconnect. The moon is here, and the moon talks about deep emotional connections. So the moon is showing up in your reading here, indicating that this new moon cycle may give you the opportunity to really dig deep. A new moon in Scorpio. Scorpio has that ability to, be the detective, to get down to the real heart of a matter and bring the truth to light. So some of you may be really sitting down and reconnecting with a partner on an intimate level. You may be sharing your emotions. You may be sharing your feelings. There may be a need for you to have a heart-to-heart conversation with someone that you're involved with, to see where their feelings are, and to get to the bottom of what is connecting you, and if you have the ability to make that connection grow. With the Seven of Pentacles here towards the end of the month, I really feel like there is a good this is a good connection. This is a connection that can grow, that can increase, that can, there may be a harvest there down the line for you in this relationship. But this month is going to, require you to take a look at where you are and where you want to go with this person in your life. Now, if this is not a romantic situation, it could be you really just wanting to make a change in your life situation, and being ready to kind of cut through what is no longer working for you, and spark a new passion, a new energy in your life. Some of you may be involved in a work situation or a project that is going to have the ability to reach people far and wide. The Three of Wands also often talks about having a far-reaching effect, reaching other shores. It can be the expansion of something that you've already dedicated time and energy to, and now it's this entity, the project, that you have created, that is now taking off and reaching a farther audience. So definitely the potential for expansion on a professional level, based on your own creative efforts, your own, endeavors, your own energies that you put into a situation, but you want to make sure that you are connected emotionally to it, because the result that you're going to get is only aligned to how much effort and how much emotional connection you have to whatever this is. So meaning that, the level of success, the level of harvest that you achieve, whether it is a business situation or an emotional situation or a creative project, is directly in relation to how much energy you put behind it. And again, with the moon here, you may find that you are getting, messages from your higher mind. Some of you may be having very vivid dreams. I would definitely recommend you keeping a pen and a piece of paper or a notebook by your nightstand or on your nightstand, so that if you wake up in the morning and you have these vivid dreams, you jot them down, because there could be some very significant messages to you. If you are someone who is an artist, a writer, a musician, you could be waking up with melodies or with lyrics in your head. Or if you are a filmmaker, you could, wake up having a dream that's like a major motion picture, and it's all right there, but you want to have something at your hand in order to get these ideas down before they dissipate as we come into that waking state from that sleeping state. So definitely something is going to be culminating at the end of this month for you, whether it's a relationship or a project, that has a true potential to grow, and you will be looking back on this and scrutinizing it and analyzing it, and seeing if your commitment is strong enough to continue moving forward with this. Again, if this is a relationship, you could be doing the same thing with the relationship. You could be soul searching. You may find that you are questioning your connection to this person because you're not quite sure if there is the time and the energy available to really make this relationship be one that will last in the long run. So whatever it is, I feel that by the end of the month, you'll be looking back on things and you will come to an understanding of whether you can continue moving forward or whether you are ready to, close out this chapter and move on to something else in your life. All right? Now, let's go ahead and pull a card from the Oracle deck here to see what the additional messages here for you from the Oracle. What is the message for Cancer for this new moon cycle in Scorpio? What is the message for Cancer for the new moon cycle in Scorpio? Message for Cancer for the new moon cycle in Scorpio. Message for Cancers. What is the Oracle message for Cancer? All right, so this is the mandala that represents fear, okay? So what is it that you're afraid of, Cancer? The message here is honor those moments where you second guess yourself. Uncertainty is human. All right, so interesting. Take a look at this mandala, and I want you to focus on that, Cancer. This beautiful image. Once you've focused on it, I want you to close your eyes and see if you can visualize this in your mind's eye. Because this is the mandala that is being given to you for this month to focus and meditate on. Now, what is it that you're afraid of? If this is a relationship situation, are you afraid that you don't have the time and energy to devote to someone else? Are you afraid that this person is not going to be able to give you what you need? If this is something that you are working on, some project that you're working on, are there fears? You could have a fear of success. You could have a fear that, what you want, your deepest desires you're not going to be able to manifest. You need to tap into that and not second guess yourself. Now, it's okay to have this moments. We are all human. To, be afraid of the unknown, be afraid of failure, even be afraid of success. But you need to take a good look at that. And this is a period with this new moon in Scorpio where we can look behind the veil and see things clearly and have a glimpse of the future, perhaps. Who would you be if you had no fears? What would you do if you were not afraid? What would you go after? What would you achieve? Who would you go after if you were not afraid of failure or success? So this month, you want to take a look at whatever it is that that's holding you back, whatever fears you have, and you want to work through those fears, analyze them, go through them with a fine-tooth comb, see if they have, if they have any root in reality. If they don't, do what you can to disperse them. Use this powerful new moon energy to release those fears and move forward in clarity, with passion, with courage to the future and to the heart's desire that you hold so dear. All right, my Scorpios, my Cancers, for this new moon in Scorpio cycle, thank you so much for tuning in with me. I wish you all good things. I hope that if you are looking for a private reading to get to the bottom of your own personal situation, that you'll contact me at my website. I'd be happy to do a personal reading for you. Thank you again. I wish you all good things, love, peace, and joy, and I bid you namaste.